What is going on, guys? So xTygaz, welcome to MW3 gameplay, dropping a M.O.A.B on the map Hardhat using ACR with the sexy blinged out gold camo, silencer, cinematics, running that specialist. As you know, specialist was king in Modern Warfare 3. I do go on a 52 gun streak, not just a M.O.A.B streak. Not M.O.A.B streak, was a 24 gun streak, a 52 gun streak. That is a lot of kills. That's almost a triple M.O.A.B if I got the before I die straight off. Got my second one as I was showing on to the third M.O.A.B streak, but I just tried going a really long score streak, or look, kill streak I should say. I don't know why score streak, I'm getting so used to Call of Duty Ghosts and Black Ops 2, but yeah, so man, this game was so good. I played it right, it felt good. And then going back to MW3, man, it was so good. It was so good. One of the best Call of Duties that there was. This map, the ACR Hardhats, it fits so perfectly because the spawn points, you pretty much spawn trap. I know all the spawns by heart. This game clicks so much. It just comes so natural to me, and it's a fun game to play because Dead Man's Hand and stuff like that is alright because it doesn't really bother me too much because I use an AR. I don't really rush with AR, so I don't have a problem getting blown up or anything like Last Stand, anything like that. But it's pretty much fine with me. But ACR, the MP9, which is pretty much like a secondary SMG, is so good. And I get a lot of kills with this gun, and it pretty much saved me a lot. And it's a really good gun, man. Man, this gameplay is so good. If you guys just hit that like button for this 52 gun streak, because this gameplay is insane. Getting a 52 gun streak, man, that's a lot of kills on a one streak. And only reason why I didn't go for like a double M.O.A.B or a triple M.O.A.B is because once you die and try to get your specials back, it's a killer. It's a motivation killer. You lose your momentum going into it, and I think that's the only downfall of going for like double or triple nukes, because you're like going ham on the spawns, getting multi-feeds like that, pretty much ripping guys a new butthole or anything like that, just going to work. And once you die, you have to get your specials back up, get back to the spawn, get your little groove on. And to me, that's kind of hard for me to do in Call of Duty. So that's why I went on for the 52 gun streak, because I'd rather get a 52 gun streak than a triple nuke or a triple M.O.A.B or a double M.O.A.B. It's just my preference, my opinion. I know some people, they like huge fans on double M.O.A.Bs and triple M.O.A.Bs, but I think a 52 gun streak, man, it just, you in the flow and it just feels so perfect, so right. And this lobby was a right lobby, and it just clicked. And I just wish I can go back to the prime MW3, because MW3 was when I started blowing up. I dropped so many M.O.A.Bs and it was insane. MW3 was my game. Black Ops 2 was alright at the beginning. I dropped a bunch of 100 pluses, but one of the things started getting buffed, nerfed, and they like changed stuff up. The kill streaks the score streaks kind of changed a little bit. They pretty much changed a lot of stuff. I kind of went down. With what's called the nuclears. I really don't get those more because they're kind of harder to get, and unless you want reset stuff and the multi-team, that's easy cakes for days trying to get nuclear medals and that. But MW3, man, this game was heaven. The map packs DLC was legit. Everything was legit. ACR, the Type 95, the Scar, all the good guns, SMGs, shotguns, LMGs, the snipers were ham also, man, everything flowed right there. You can have snipers in this game, you can have pup stompers, you can have competitive players in this game, and just everything smashed into this game. I know competitive wasn't too integrated into this Infinity Ward game, but it was still pretty good. The one with the ACR, with the red dot, with the focus on, with the pistol, all them perks that you ran like Dead Silence, Lightweight, or Marathon. Man, I had a blast playing GBs in MW3, and it just, man, this game was the greatest game that I have, not the greatest game I've played all the time, because Fallout and Assassin's Creed I think are better games than this, because storylines are so well put together just like that. But the first person shooter game, this is one of the top of the line games for the multiplayer wise, because this game just clicked. It felt so natural to me. Black Ops 2 came quite natural, but this game felt way more natural. This is hands down my game, and I'm missing it, man. The Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, man, I think it's killing this game, because a lot of people who are like younger than my age or haven't been the generation of MW3 or Black Ops 2 or Call of Duty 4 or MW2, they're gonna miss out so many great titles, so many great games. They're gonna miss out on it because the next gen consoles, you can't go back to compatible with old games from the past. And I think that's a huge disappointment, because unless they come out with a rebranded version of this, people like who are like 4, 5, 6 are gonna miss out on this game, and that's a downfall, because this multiplayer experience was pretty good with the M.O.A.B, the maps, the guns, everything. It just clicked so right, and this game was pretty much well put together. And this game was one of the top of the line better games, I'd say, by Infinity Ward. It's up there with one of the top Call of Duties, because the M.O.A.B, oh my gosh, the M.O.A.B pretty much started off with the nuke. Before that, MW2, this clicked out with the M.O.A.B, was so perfect, and it was just heaven. I think was like pub stomping and clan stuff was the biggest there was when MW3 started. You know, you could probably say like MW2 is snipers and everything, but MW3, that's when Call of Duty started picking up a lot. And Black Ops 2, it kind of picked up with competitive, and a lot of YouTubers like stopped posting in Black Ops 2, and then Call of Duty Ghosts pretty much died off. So I think MW3 was like one of the prime when Call of Duty started, and it's kind of sad to see this game go. And I'm so mad and frustrated that from the next gen console is going to be pretty much obsolete, and that's going to be it's going to be a bummer, because once I drop a PS4 or drop Xbox One, the PS3 and the Xbox 360 are probably going to be out the window. They're probably going to be gone. I'm probably going to sell them or something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but once those games come in, I won't be able to play the games anymore. That's only downfall, and that's a huge decision, a sad decision to make. And that's the only reason why I don't want to transfer over to a PS4, Xbox One yet, because you're losing out so many great titles. All the Fallouts, all the Assassin's Creeds, Max Payne's, Call of Duty's, Batman's, that's pretty much like Arkham Island, Arkham City, all those kind of Batmans. You have Bioshock, bunch of games. You have games like Halo and stuff on 360. I know they're making a new remix of it for the next gen consoles on Xbox One. So there's like so many certain titles that came out on the old gen consoles that I'm going to miss out. So I'm trying to hold off as long as I can for the old consoles before I transfer out to the next gen, because I want to get as much playtime on the old school classic games before I move on, get some more playtime, get some more fun of it. I can say this: when I switch over to Xbox One or PS4 or whatever, I'm gonna stop when I can't stand the PS3 or the 360 anymore. I'm gonna stop when I can't stand any of it. When I can't stand playing this another day, that's when I switch. That's the day I switch. But till then, I'm still staying on the PS3 and the Xbox One. But this gameplay is wrapping up. There goes the M.O.A.B. You guys do is comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, doing good things. And this is xTygaz, and I'll catch you guys next time.
I seek you out.